last 2 to 3 weeks have only left for your upcoming Nabard Phase 1 exam, which will tentatively happen on 16th of October. Many of the students are reading their notes, revising. At the same time, they are giving their Nabard Phase 1 mocks also. But at the same time, there are many students who even don't know how to analyze their mocks, and at the same time, what would be their safe attempt of the question, as well as what is their safe score to easily clear Nabard Phase 1 exam. And that is why today here we are going to discuss a very important topic from Nabard Phase 1 point of view, which undermines even your preparation, and that is what is the safe score to clear for Nabard Phase 1. So what we are going to discuss? In short, I am going to tell you for all the 8 subjects of Nabard, from reasoning, quant, English, computer awareness, decision making, GA, agriculture and rural development, and economic and social issues, whatever 8 subjects are there in Phase 1, I am going to tell you what is the subjective cutoff of each subject, as well as how to qualify in all these subjects, as well as how to easily clear your merit cutoff. That is what we will discuss today. Okay, so let's begin our discussion. How to begin our discussion? Simple. Let's see previous year's cutoff. Okay, so all you do is that you just go into the previous year, whatever 2022, 2021 Nabard Phase 1 previous year, whatever cutoffs are there, you go, you just look at those marks and you do nothing. You just say that okay, reasoning only 3.5 is the cutoff. Okay, I'll get more than 5 or 6 marks. But that is not so easy. Every year these cutoffs for each individual subjects may change, and that is why here a little bit analysis is required. And when this analysis we are doing, it would be a lot helpful during the examination, that how much questions actually I have to attempt. What is my safe score according to my accuracy which I got in my mock test? That strategy is very important, and that is why today we are discussing this particular section. And we start our discussion with Nabard Phase 1 2022 cutoffs. If you see all the cutoffs, basically the subjective cutoffs, when we talk about Nabard has 8 subjects, as I said earlier also, of which 5 subjects are qualifying in nature. So their individual subject cutoff would be there, which you just have to clear. You don't need to score there, you just have to clear those cutoff of each subject. Apart from that, 3 subjects are in merit, which in total their addition, that is the merit cutoff, that also you have to clear, so as to go into the Phase 2, that is level 2, that is mains of your Nabard Grade A exam. That is, these merit section is nothing but general awareness, economic and social issues, and agriculture and rural development. If you see here, what I have written is a very good analysis. Safe score is 4. What is this 4? What is this safe score? It is nothing but, see here, previous year in the year of 2022, 3.75 is my cutoff marks. So therefore I have rounded it off and I have kept it 4 marks. Similarly for English, 10 to 12 marks. For computer knowledge, it's 6 mark. For quantitative aptitude, as it is 3, I have rounded off 4. Decision making 2. General awareness 4. Economic and social issues 3. And agriculture and rural development, here you could see the cutoff, which is 6.75. Okay, so here if you see my safe score, this is nothing but, these are your actual cutoff marks. This in point we have just rounded off to understand what is our maximum and minimum limit, whatever we keep it. So now suppose if you want to get 4 marks, then what should be your decent attempt through which you will easily get the 4 marks? Now many of the students will say, sir, if I want to get 4 marks, shouldn't I be solving only 5 questions? Is your accuracy above 90%? That's what the question again you have to ask yourself. That is why, to be on the safer side, nobody has a very good accuracy of above 90%. But everybody on an average, a decent candidate has an accuracy of above 75% or 70%. Considering that, and looking at my cutoff and rounded cutoff, which is my safe score, I can get my safe attempt. That is, these are the questions which I have to attempt safely with normal accuracy, 70 to 80. Then also I will clear my overall subjective each individual cutoff also, as well as merit cutoff also. How? Look at it. My safe attempt, 10 questions in reasoning. Reasoning 10 questions if you are attempting, you should be very sure that these 10 questions if I'm solving and my accuracy is above 80 or above 75, then that's it. I'm not going to solve 11th question, 12th question or 15th question. After doing 10 reasoning question, I'm moving to English. In English, I'll be solving 15 to 18. Okay, 18 here I have written 15 to 18 questions. After doing that, if I'm looking at whatever questions are solved, I feel that okay, this was easy, the level was easy, and I think many of the questions are right. Move to the next section. Why I am telling you to move to the next section? Nabard has no sectional timing. If you keep on solving English all the 30 questions, you will not get time to cover computer awareness, maybe quantitative aptitude or even decision making. And then as in one subject, if you fail your qualifying marks, one subject if you fail in the subjective cutoff, you will be out of the race. That is why this safe attempt is very important. You have to know what is my safe attempt so that I can move to the next section. Next, moving to computer knowledge, look at here. Cutoff is rounded off to 6 marks, but I will attempt 12 just so that I will easily clear the cutoff. Similarly, quantitative aptitude 4 is the cutoff, but 10 you try to attempt. Out of 20, 10 you attempted, move to the next section. Decision making, total 10 questions are there. Try to attempt 6 to 8 questions, and then as you are confirmed that at least out of these 6 or 8 questions, at least my 5, 6 will be correct. If those are correct, move to the next section. So 6 to 8 question attempting, moving to the next section, that is GA. GA, if you see here, now here interesting thing is there. In GA, the safe score is 4, but why Suraj sir has written here 12 or 10 marks? Always remember, GA is of 20 marks or 20 questions. Okay, but you should not attempt 5 or 6 only so that you get 4 or 5 marks, and then you will say that okay, my GA subjective cutoff has cleared, but you will not clear your merit cutoff. That is why in GA you have to get 12 marks. In ESI and ARD, both the safe score to attempt or the safe questions to attempt are 30 to 35. Now why I am exactly putting GA 10 to 12 marks and ESI and ARD 35 to 20, 30 to 35 marks? It's because you look at here, this is your general, this is your merit section cutoff, and this is 41. So look here, 41.75 was your merit section cutoff last year in 2022. Look at it very carefully. If I round it off, it's 40. If I want to get 40 in merit section very easily, in ESI I should get at least 25 marks. In ARD I should get at least 25 marks, and in GA I should get at least 10 marks. And when I can get these marks, when I will attempt 30 to 35 in ESI and ARD and 10 to 12 in GA. That time only I will get 10 in GA and almost 25 to 25 in both ESI and ARD at minimum. If you make more mistakes, still also you will get 25 marks here. This is how much safe I am trying to play, and considering even all your accuracy. There may be even a student here who is watching the video who has accuracy of 70 or maybe 65. He also can clear the cutoff if he understands this mechanics. Okay, add this all, 10 plus 25 plus 25 gives you 60. Phase 1 आराम से clear हो गया phase 1. This is the logic. Nobody knows this strategy, and that is why we are here to discuss. Let's look more previous year. Look at the year of 2021. 2022 we discussed. What if that particular year we made a mistake just by looking quantification of 1 year? उससे कुछ नहीं होता. So let's add more data. Let's look at more previous year 2021. Similarly, look at here reasoning 4 rounded cutoff 12 4 5 2 3 5 7. This is the safe score. Here this is the safe score. Definitely if you get this score, you will clear your subjective cutoff. But what about the merit section? And is your accuracy that good that if you attempt 4, all 4 you would be correct? No, that's not possible. That is why safe attempt. Look at this again, quant 10, English 18, computer knowledge 12, quantitative aptitude 10 to 12, because here the cutoff was 5. So according to the cutoff, according to difficulty, you have to increase your attempts. But remember this, that 10 to 12 is the range. So always remember, here is a trick. In Nabard, whatever your subjects are there 8, whatever your total marks are, you have to attempt 50% or 55 to 60% of the questions, and then you have to move to the next section. For example, look at this. Computer knowledge comes for 20 marks. attempt 12 to 15 questions, move forward. Don't stop. Sectional time is not there. I'm telling you again, you will be lost in the question solving and then you will lose your time. So similarly, see here, this is your overall safe attempt. Again, come to GA. GA, see here, 3 is the cutoff. Some student will say, sir, let me just attempt 5. But what about merit cutoff? You cannot, with just 5 marks in GA, 10 marks in ESI and 10 marks in ARD. 10 plus 10, 20 plus 5, 25. And the cutoff is more than 25. Merit section cutoff. Therefore, you fail. That is why in GA, you should compulsorily have 10 to 12 marks always. And in ARD, you should attempt 30 to 35 so that in total, you get 25 in ESI and ARD at minimum. In GA, you get minimally 10 marks. Overall 60 you got, and phase 1 you have again cleared very easily. यही है तरीका नाबार्ड phase 1 clear करने का. So look at the overall cutoff here. It was 53.50. It means that total 54 was the cutoff. So I can see that for Nabard, apart from qualifying sections and their subjective cutoff, which is very easy, 2 to 3 marks you can get very easily. But merit section cutoff, which is that it is always between 40 to 60. And if you want to clear this 40 to 60 merit cutoff in any year of Nabard, simple strategy is GA में 10 लाओ, ESI में 25 and ARD में 25. Simple, bring 25 and 25 in ESI and ARD and bring 10 marks in GA. Overall addition becomes 60 and you clear your phase 1. This was the overall strategy. Now, while applying this strategy in mocks in your final exam too, always remember, first thing is, while solving the mocks, while solving the question, you have to always anticipate the difficulty level of the exam. You have to understand how much difficult the exam has come. For example, last year, 2022, computer awareness, computer knowledge subject was there. Questions were very difficult. That's why cutoff also was little bit less. Okay. So you have to understand that. And then even you have to calibrate your attempts. Then comes give lot mocks to understand 2 things. First, your accuracy. With accuracy, you can understand, okay, my accuracy is less. Then I have to attempt also correspondingly to my accuracy. For example, if my accuracy is more, then for quant subject, then suppose if I am having good accuracy for quant, I will solve only 10 questions of quant. I will not solve even 12. And I will move to the next section. Why? Because my accuracy is really good. My whatever solving I do of quant questions, they are always right. So 10, I'll definitely get 8-9 marks, I'll easily clear. This is what the logic is. Then find your accuracy and your safe attempt also. How much questions did you attempted? And when you attempted those, considering your accuracy, how much marks you got? You should have this tally with you of all approximately 10 tests at least. So that you, every time you understand, have you cleared the cutoff or not? And always, whatever score you are getting, compare it to the Nabard's cutoff. Okay, and attempt maximum with good accuracy. A good accuracy, already I told you, it is between 70 to 85%. Okay. Then comes, when you are in the mock, what is the hack? From what subject to start? At sectional cutoff is not there for Nabard. It's not like RBI that a specific timeline is there for each subject, as well as specific one subject after other is open for every subject, for every individual. Here for Nabard, all the sections at a time would be open to you. There is no sectional timing. Okay. So therefore, now how to attempt it? Imagine this very carefully. Suppose you start with quant. You already know quant, reasoning, these are such subjects where you waste lot of time. That is why first you should start with those subjects where you either know the answer and where you don't know the answer. So easily within, I would say within 30 to 45 minutes, you should complete your first 2 important core subjects. Start with ARD, which is your first. Directly, whenever exam starts, jump to ARD section. Then after ARD, second, solve ESI. Finish those 2 in 45 minutes. Okay. Then solve GA. Okay. So ESI, ARD, ESI, GA. You will try to finish it within 45 to 50 minutes. All the 3. Then now, after reading so much of questions, after cramming so much of questions, so much of information, your mind gets fatigued. Scientifically also, reading a lot, it results into fatigueness. That is why for a change of a pace, for a change for your mind, jump to quant section. Many people will tell you, then start with decision making, computer awareness, everything. If you start reading, I am telling you, in 2 hours solving 200 questions, it's a very fatiguing activity. बहुत ही दिमाग हमारा थक जाता है. Okay, so that is why go on quant. so that you will think a little bit. Okay, you will get rejuvenated a little bit. Then go on the reasoning. You can even start with reasoning. You can even start with quant if you want to. Then start with, after quant and reasoning, then start with English. Quant, reasoning, then English. Then move to decision making, where in quant reasoning you solve. Then in English context, again reading paragraphs and all those questions are there. So that's why quant and reasoning is just a break for your mind, that monotony of the questions gets changed during the एग्जाम. सो माइंड को अगर ज्यादा मोनोटोनी मिल गई तो वो परेशान हो जाएगा. इसलिए पहले 3 ब्रैकेट में ARD, ESI, GA हमने क्या किया, वी जस्ट read all the questions, whatever theoretical part was there we covered it. Then we jump towards analytical part, quant reasoning, and then we again jump to theoretical, that is English, then decision making, as decision making is little bit difficult, and last computer. So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, this is the line, or this is the precedence of the subjects with I will start solving my questions. Okay, so this is what the overall conclusion is of this video. Qualifying section, just clear it, and merit section, just score it. Overall, if I tell you safe score, if we just compare with the 2022 exam, I already told you that safe attempt. I have given this all list. Have a snapshot for merit section if you want to clear. It's the only solution. Question formula is 10 to 12 in GA, 30 to 35 in ESI ARD, in such a way that you get marks 10, 25, 25. Aram se you get 60, you clear phase 1. That's it. See you next time.